not the parent. It's not the parent. The parent's fault. It's the government's fault, and also it's not the government's fault. So it's our collective.
Exactly, the
Societal fault. So because we believe that whatever you contribute to your society, as I said earlier, it will definitely affect you, whether now or
later.
That's it. Then we've drafted how we want it to look like. All we need people to come in, people who are like minds, so we can work together. We can also hand over some of our projects, how we can bring out
the beneficiaries of the rehab center you want to undertake. Where are they likely to be from? Just from Gogolada, from Abuja, all over the country?
All over the country.
Okay. What exactly you want to do in that rehab center? Is it for the disabled or for the less privileged?
Okay. What we want to do is still the same we are doing here.
Okay.
If you have
helping
the society, those who doesn't have skills should be brought on board, and those who have the skills should come on board to train them. Okay. It mustn't be book training. It mustn't be school training. Sometimes we need skills to build our society.
Yes.
Those who can build can come on board. Those who can do furnituring can come on board. Those who can do tailoring can come on board. Then we'll all work together to help those ones. And those who are ready to teach can also come on board. From there, we'll have a segment for education, segment for training, for skill training, segment for this. That is how we plan to do it.
Okay. But I can say that this is a very laudable project, and it's financially.
We've actually started, and we've trained more than 500 youths.
I'm trying to ask you, how do you intend to raise funds to be able to build that project? Because I can see that it's gigantic.
You know, I told you we've done such project before, in which we realized money to purchase the land.
Okay.
Yes, we've done that project, but the way we do it is in another way around, where every youth will have to. Those who want to learn computer will have to donate at least 1,015.
Okay.
And after gathering the money, we use
get the money from the people.
Yes.
Okay.
But after we've gotten the land, we're like, okay, we can't continue like this. We have to make it free. But making it free, we need people who are able to come on board. Then we invited an organization called What Collegiate Organization, WICAP. While they came, we worked together. We did a project together with them. There is a South Korean organization. They came to Nigeria. We worked together. They rented an office. We work in line with that aspect because they are into principal research.
Okay.
You understand? Then after that, we are still looking forward on how we can partner with other organizations. But right now, we were working with. I'm working with FCTA,
okay,
in order to make that possible, and which I'm seeing a positive result in my letter, which I've submitted to the Honorable Secretary, and he's working on it. Even last week I saw the letter.
I pray and I hope that will work out fine, because it will really put smiles on the less privileged in our society. Now, I understand that you are also the founder of Youth Ecosystem Support and Social Development Initiative in Africa, which is a non-governmental organization.
Of course.
So what do you do in that place?
As I said earlier, we are human right activists, social activist, environmental activists.
Okay. Yeah, this one has to do with environmental activism.
Yes.
Before I'm going to ask you a question on human rights, but this one is on this environmental activism that you do.
Of course.
Tell us more about that.
In 2014, we were at the teaching hospital, Gogolada Teaching Hospital, to clean the environment and also sanitation with some of the grasses area, and also where Honorable Rauf Adio, the former NTA zonal coordinator manager, sent some of the officials to come over to capture the events. and they actually interviewed us on the project. Not only that, we've done projects like that within University of Abuja, secondary schools, just for us to train the young minds on how to keep their environment clean.
Okay. Their environment and the general environment. Okay. Yeah. Yes. I mean, we have to be sanitation conscious. Our environment has to be clean. How do you rate human rights activities in this country?
Actually, there are problems that have been reported to me because I have my office in Gwagwalada. Okay. People do tender problems to me. They do bring their own problems. Maybe if they have issue, clash with other people,
their neighbors,
or their community leaders and others, they do come to my office. And there was even a time I wrote to our ordinary president, Ahmad Isa.
Okay, to assist you.
It's actually that I have a client.
Okay, so that
so we can work
this
together.
We are on Human Rights Radio and TV.
Yes.
Piloted by ordinary president Dr. Ahmad
Isa.
So what you are doing now is almost the same thing with him, but even though he is the president.
Definitely, he's our president.
Exactly.
And we love what he's doing.
All right.
Then actually I wrote a letter. Even my letter is still with him up to like that. I think it has spent more than 4 months.
Okay.
Yes, but we've not been called on that. But we are still hoping.
What do you want Dr. Ahmed to do?
There was actually a particular guy that had an accident, and the guy has a spinal cord problem, and he needed money.
That's not a human rights activity.
No, it's still part of my own project. Welfareism. Then we were seeking, we were pledging that okay, if they can assist him to raise a voice on radio, so people can come to his aid. Those are still part of what I do. I'm not asking for myself. We do ask for people. We are not asking that you should come and help me or help my members. But what we do is that we bring people who are in need forward, because our ordinary president cannot reach out to everybody and cannot see everybody at the same time.
Yeah.
There's a procedure that should be taken, in which we are trying to see how we can work
now,
in that.
Now, let me ask you this: as a human rights activist, do you think that Nigerians are even conscious of their rights?
Nigerians, they are not ready. To me, Nigerians are not ready to know their rights.
Okay. You know they have the right to patronize Nigeria products.
Yeah. The reason why I actually say that Nigerians are not ready to know their right, because if you want to help a Nigerian person, you want to help a Nigerian person. At the end of the day, he will be blaming you.
You see what I mean?
You understand? You want to help them, they will be blaming you for their own problem. And that is actually why I said Nigerians are not ready to know their right. Because if really they want to know their right,
it's your right as a human rights activist to educate them on their rights.
Yes, that is actually what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
In the process of educating them about their rights,
yes,
you get your own problem. You'll be blamed for that.
Yeah, that means you have a lot of work to do.
Because of the kind of ideology we all have in Nigeria.
Okay. Now, on this program, Proudly Nigeria is where we promote made in Nigeria products and services. And one serious concern that we have here is the fact that average Nigerians prefer to patronize foreign product rather than our made in Nigeria product. What do you say to that?
Yes. Earlier I said that integrity matters. We've lost that integrity, that trustworthiness, whereby even our government, our leaders do travel out abroad to treat themselves instead of Nigerian doctors treating
medical tourism.
Thank you. Not only that, instead of them to buy things from Nigeria or to encourage entrepreneurship, they rather want to buy those things from outside country.
It's wrong.
Which is very wrong. Because if we talk about developing the nation, we all have to come together and learn from each other.
So what do we do to change the mindset of the people?
So,
As a
what
human
we
rights
do-
activist, that is part of your job. as
Though
well.
financially, I will say that most of our entrepreneurs, upcoming entrepreneurs, they are not financially buoyant.
Okay.
If you really want to help them financially. That's just what I would say.
Okay, and then of course, for producers, manufacturers,
Yes.
they need to step up their game and produce quality products.
Quality, yes.
That's
I think
right.
That's what I think that is all.
This program will not end until I ask one question.
Alright.
That is about the unity and peaceful coexistence of this country, and we need it at this particular time.
Okay.
What advice you have for Nigerians?
Okay.
Because without unity, we cannot progress in this country.
Definitely. I think our problem is sentiments. Me here as a Hausa person, but I'm actually mixed. But I'm a Hausa person. I observe the issue of
You're a Hausa Christian.
Hausa Muslim.
Okay, you're a Muslim.
Yes.
Okay.
As a problem that the current issue on ground about
You're a
herdsmen.
Hausa Muslim from Southern
Kaduna. Yes.
Your story.
Yes.
You know, in Kaduna in particular, there's that problem
between the southern Kaduna
exactly,
and the north,
which
and
has
the
lingered
other,
for
yes.
a long time
Definitely.
now. But and fortunately for you, you are a Muslim in Southern Kaduna.
Kaduna, yes, sir. The issue we have about the current issue about herdsmen,
Okay.
we view it to be a religious or a tribal issue, which shouldn't be. When we talk about terrorism is a religion on its own. It's not a Christian religion, it's not a Muslim religion, it's not for any tribe.
Okay.
Secondly, we talk about Boko Haram. Boko Haram as a terrorist group is a religion on its own. It's not for any religion.
Yeah, even though they are Muslim per se, but
yes,
average Muslim don't reckon with them,
That's
and they don't reckon with other Muslims.
Then if I should say here is that, what I would say here is that if we can do away with sentiment, tribal issues, I think sentiments, I think will be united. Because me sitting with you here, I married a Yoruba lady.
Okay.
You understand? From Lagos State.
And you are from Kaduna State.
And I'm from Kaduna State.
Okay.
If all of us can embrace that together, I think we can do such without saying this person is from this social background and this person is of this tribe. I think we will all be united.
Okay. And we will all be united. And we will all be united. So says Najib Zakari, a writer, a human rights activist, an environmental expert, an entrepreneur, a core member, and so on and so forth. Najib, welcome to Proudly Nigeria.
Thank you,
It's
sir.
a pleasure having you.
God bless you, sir. Thank you, sir.
You've heard from Najib Zakari, who is a human rights activist, a writer, and so on and so forth. And I'm sure you have gotten a lot from what he has said. Well, we have to go now because this is all we have time for. But before we go, finally, the numbers to call in case you want to sponsor or place adverts on this program are 09092411111 or 08023447703. You want to do that by email? The email address is info@proudlynigeria.org or okalaruben@yahoo.com. My name is Ruben Okala, and I want to say bye for now. The program will be back at the same time next week for another interesting edition. Thank you.